So I believe that each one of us has a why in our life. And the further we get pulled away from that why, the less happy we are. I've spent a career being pulled away from my why by partners and bosses and coworkers, and I felt angry, sad, and frustrated when I was. So when I pulled away from partners altogether, I thought, now there's going to be no distraction between me and my why. Turns out that's not true at all. There are people in our lives every single day that are trying to compromise our relationship with our why. The most current example in my life is marketing my law firm. See, I've always worked at places that I didn't need to market. I always felt that working with clients to get them through their darkest times and get to successful resolution was just my job. It wasn't something that needed to be self-promoted. But I realized that if I want to make things better, I can only do that if people know who I am and know what I stand for. So I reached out to some marketing companies. And what they showed me was what my competitors do. They lead with what they do and how they do it.
And let's talk about size.
Junkyard dog. I don't growl or bark, I bite.
I'm Jim the Hammer.
The heavy hitters.
The heavy hitter?
Martin Harding Mazzotti.
The heavy hitters?
And I realized that it's really, really easy to let yourself get pulled away from your why and get pulled into someone else's why.
In business, we are willing to give bonuses to people who will sacrifice others so that we may gain. We have it backwards.
It turns out that most of us and most companies market what they do or how they do it. And we all have a why, but there are very few of us, very few companies that establish a why, lead with that why, and then live that why. Because each one of those things is really tough and it really requires a commitment. But the ones that do have the most success and the most happiness.
When we are unfulfilled, we look at the metrics and we say they're not good enough. When we are fulfilled, we don't care about the metrics. This is why when you have a job you love and you get a call that says, I'll offer you tons more money and great benefits, you're like, I'm not interested, I'm not interested, I'm not interested. I'm very happy here, but we'll give you more. That's not the reason I'm here. I'm here because I love it.
The strongest why in modern corporate history is Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs' why was to think different and challenge the status quo all the time. His customers developed a fierce brand loyalty because they believed in challenging the status quo and they believed in thinking differently. But Steve's why was constantly challenged. In fact, people within his own company pushed him out. And when they did, and when they abandoned his why, Apple's stock fell and their customer loyalty plunged. Reinstituting Steve and his why made Apple soar. And even today when he's gone, the people at Apple believe in his why, they lead with his why, and they live his why. And their customer loyalty is beyond anything in a modern corporate America. People don't buy what we do. They believe in why we do it. I don't care who you are or where you sit on the corporate ladder, from the mailroom to the boardroom, we are each in a constant struggle against people trying to pull us away from our why. Some of these people mean to distract us, but most of them don't. And those are the most dangerous. Most people are just trying to satisfy their own why, and they have no idea that they're trying to pull us away from ours. In fact, most people think they're helping us as they try and pull us away from our why. So as I thought about marketing my law firm, I was really struggling with a question that has been following me my entire life. Why? Why have I worked so hard for so long to make things better? Why have I chosen to follow this path? Why is it so important to me? And it came to me. I believe deep down in my soul that better matters. It matters to make things better. It matters to strive for better. I mean, computers went from the size of a room to the palm of our hand because better matters. Mail went from a stagecoach to instantaneous because better matters. Throughout our entire history, in every aspect of our lives, better has mattered. And living a life in pursuit of better is a noble purpose. How I have chosen to make things better is by using the law to help people who have been injured or killed by medical negligence. What I do is I generate large verdicts and large settlements. Not because the money is going to replace the damage that was done, but because we know that doctors and hospitals don't make things better unless it's in their financial interest to do so. The money is not the primary reason my clients bring their case. The money is the reason that things get made better. My clients believe, like me, that better matters. And we fight for that every single day. Finding my why has helped bring clarity and happiness to my life. It's a struggle every day to stick to my why, but it's easier now that I've been able to identify it. What's your why? I know it's there. If you take the time to try and find it and try and identify it, I'm telling you that you'll be able to be happy more often. I'm making these videos because better matters. And I'm hoping that out of these videos, the people who watch them will find something that helps make their journey better. If you like the content and you like what we're doing, please consider liking or subscribing to this channel. If you want to find out more about our law firm, you can visit our website at kcinjury.com. Thanks for watching, and be well.